Hello Year 8. Today we are going to be revising data. So in data you need to know what mean, median, mode, range, Q1, Q3 and interquartile range are, as well as stem and leaf, histograms and polygons. So I'm just going to do a couple of questions to warm up. This question number 1 wants us to find from this set of data range, mode, median and so on. So here is my set of numbers. Before I find anything, it'll be easiest if I put those numbers in order from smallest to largest. So the smallest number in that list is 4. Then there is 2 5s. Then 1 2 6s. Then 2 7s. Then 1 8. And 1 9 and 10. So just counting to make sure I haven't missed any. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 numbers to start with. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 numbers once I've rearranged them. So that's a good sign. Okay, now to find the range is the highest number minus the lowest number. So the highest number I have is 10, the lowest number is 4. When I subtract them, I get a range of 6. Mode stands for the most occurring number. Now we have 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 7s. So that means that 5, 6, and 7 are all mode of this data. Median is the middle number. Now, if I cross off the beginning and the end, beginning, end, beginning and end, beginning and end, beginning and end, I end up with 2 numbers in the middle, and to find the median of that, I will add those 2 numbers together and divide by 2, which makes my median 6.5. To find the mean, you want to add up all those numbers and divide by how many there are. So on the calculator, we start adding 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Makes a total of 67. And there are 10 scores in this data set. So 67 divided by 10 makes the mean 6.7. Okay, they're the main ones: mean, median, mode, and range. Now for the quartiles. Q1 is the middle of the lower half. Now when I found my median, it was between the 6 and the 7. So the 6 needs to be included, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers below that middle line and 5 numbers above that middle line. The middle of those 5 numbers would be the 5. So Q1 is 5. The middle of the upper 5 numbers would be the 8. So that's the Q3. Q3 is 8. IQR stands for interquartile range, and that is subtracting Q3 minus Q1. So 8 take away 5 means the interquartile range is 3. Question 2, we want to arrange this data into a stem and leaf plot. Now, when you do this, first of all, you need to see what the range of your numbers are. So I want to find the smallest number and the largest number. So 38, is there anything smaller than 38 in there? Yes, there's a 37 is the smallest number, and 61 is the largest number. That tells me that I need to have stems that go from the 30s all the way up to the 60s. So 30, 40, 50s, 60s. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is the tens digit. And then on the other side, we do the leaf, which will be the ones digits. However, before we do that, we should always have a key to help us read our stem and leaf. If I take my first number, which is 43, in my stem and leaf, The 4 is going to be the stem, then I have the line, and the 3 is going to be the leaf. Okay, so now I want to go through and put in all the leaves. So in the 30s, I have 38, 39, 37. There are 3 numbers in the 30s. You need to put them in order from smallest to largest. 37 is the smallest, so the 3 is in the stem, you put the 7 in the leaf, and that number is done. 38 is the next largest number, so 30 is in the stem, 8 is in the leaf. That number is done. And 39, 3 is in the stem, 9 is in the leaf. That number is done. Now we're going to do the same thing for the 40s. So let's highlight the 40s. Lots of those. And we need those in order from smallest to largest. So the smallest one is 41. So we're going to put the 4 is in the stem, the 1 is in the leaf. The next largest number is 42. So the 4 is in the stem, the 2 is in the leaf. 43 will be next. Then 44. 46. 7, 8, and 9. All right, try to make sure that your leaf is spaced evenly. They should all line up nicely. Now we want to go to the 50s. We have 52, 51, and 53. The smallest is 51, so 5 is in the stem, 1 in the leaf. 52 and 53. So the 50s are done. And there is only one number in the 60s, so 61. And that is how you draw a stem and leaf. Okay, time for you to have a try. Please do the revision questions starting on the next page.